Hey guys, I'm just going to start this whole thing over again. We were just discussing picks. My camera crashed. I don't know why. We're on like the 4th or 5th game of the day. We've all picked some stuff right and wrong. That's basically what you missed. So we're just going to start from where we're at because I don't feel like doing that all again.
Let's just run through the rest of these picks, okay?
Yeah, I kind of want to speed through these. So I think we all picked the 49ers. That's a safe bet.
Yep.
Pittsburgh, did we all pick Pittsburgh? I'm pretty sure. I did.
Did I pick Pittsburgh?
I don't know. I got to scroll back up for some reason.
Yes, you did.
Yep, I did. You did. You did. All right, cool. Jags, Titans. I picked the Titans. Tim picked the Titans. Yeah, we all picked the Titans. Green Bay, Detroit. I think we all knew how that was going to go.
Yeah.
I think did I pick the Packers, didn't I, or did I?
No, you picked Green Bay.
All right. I was wondering if I voted on the dark horse.
Bills, Dolphins. Did anybody pick the Dolphins?
No.
Dolphins
are always the Dolphins.
They were close, but you're right. They did again Dolphin. Vikings, Colts. This one surprised me a lot.
That one did surprise me. Yep. I don't think anyone expected that one.
No, I was gonna say we all picked Minnesota.
One was a surprise.
I never thought I'd see the day.
Kirk Cousins threw 3 picks to that Vikings defense, just so you know, or to that Colts defense, just so you know.
Hey, good for old man Rivers. Let's see, Washington and the Cardinals. I think that all went how we expected it to go.
Yep. I went with the Cardinals on that one.
Yeah. Ravens, Texans. We all know how that was going.
Once again, proved that Sean Watson is not that good.
Chiefs, Chargers, man, it took Kansas City's offense a little bit of time to figure it out, but they got there.
I thought when that game had ended, that I looked at the score and I saw the Chargers having the win, and I got really excited because I was like, "You go Chargers!" But
Did you hear what happened?
It was close enough to where.
Oh no! Come on, Discord.
His connection is dying.
Is that Tim's? Like, am I still good on yours?
No, I'm not a hater.
Yes, you're
good. I don't hate the Chiefs.
No. Your connection's cutting out.
Oh, mine or his?
No, yours. Tim's.
Is mine good now or no?
It's good. It's good now. I wasn't sure if it was on my end or your end, but you're the one in the car, so I'm gonna guess it's on your end.
Well, I'm just below my room.
He said it's all the 5G. It's gonna give my phone cancer.
Facts.
Mm-hmm. Wait, you mean the other way?
Okay, so wait, did you see what happened with Tyrod Taylor?
Yes, I did.
That if lost, I know he can't sue, but he should be able to because that's ridiculous.
What happened?
Tyrod Taylor got benched right before the game because in pregame whatevers, one of the team doctors accidentally punctured his lung.
What?
He was injecting him with a painkiller, I'm pretty sure, wasn't he?
Yep. Yeah, and accidentally punctured his lung.
Yeah.
Wow.
You have any idea how mad I'd be? And if I'm Anthony Lynn, oh my God, I'm so upset. But hey, Kansas City's, I wasn't sure their offense was going to figure it out, but they got there.
They have Patty. They're fine. Don't worry about them.
Patriots, Seahawks, man, this game was titanic. It was so good.
I think I picked the Seahawks.
I think I definitely
we all did.
Yep.
Cam's bad, so.
You know what? I said I'm not a Cam Newton fan, but he impressed me Sunday night. But I touched on that in the video I made yesterday about how the play call at the end of the game was stupid. All right, Saints, Raiders. I'm so mad I didn't pick the Raiders because I really wanted to. But holy crap, what a game!
I think I went with the Saints.
Yeah, we all did. What a game, man! It was so good. I'm so happy the Raiders won. I was like hardcore rooting for the Raiders because I like Derek Carr. So
he's a boring quarterback.
What? F you. Shut up. Anywho, moving on to this week. Thursday night game, which I actually think could be a pretty damn good game. Dolphins at Jaguars. Minshew's playing well, actually. I think I'm going Jags at home because they actually have fans in the stadium. I think I'm going Jags at home.
I'm going Jags because I'm not a long time, but I'm a low-key supporter of the Jags, and they're pretty decent. They put up some good numbers against the Titans.
They did.
And the Titans are not a bad team, and the Jags kind of are. So
just so you know, I'll be putting my picks in the chat now, so don't interrupt me or I'll kill you.
Well then.
Gotcha.
I'm picking the Dolphins because I think that they're sick of losing. I feel like they think they should be winning. So, and I mean, I'm not going to lie, Minshew has been playing well. That is very, very correct. But Fitzmagic did play well last week, and I would not count out Jordan Howard, honestly. Or Matt Breida.
That's big facts.
So, I'm going to go with the Dolphins for the surprise win tomorrow night.
All right, I see you. 49ers, Giants. Giants at home. 49ers are injury-riddled beyond all hell.
I'm going with the 49ers. The Giants have their only name that I think means anything gone for the entire season, and they're already garbage, so 49ers.
Another name on the 49ers, again, ACL tear, Raheem Mostert.
Yeah, 49ers over Giants all day. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm still picking the 49ers, but I actually think it might be relatively close. Daniel Jones, I'm not seeing it out of him this year.
Oh, by the way, Jimmy G went down with injury, too.
Yeah, he's looking at like a couple weeks, though. Like, he's not done for the season.
No, they'll be fine, though.
Yeah, Mullins isn't horrible. So Mullins can beat the Giants. All right. Washington at Cleveland Browns. I'm going Cleveland here.
I'm going to go Cleveland as well.
Yeah, I got to go with Cleveland. I think that after that showing last week against the Bengals, division rival, Odell showed up to play, Baker showed up to play.
Facts.
You know, I think that momentum that Odell has is going to carry into this week against the subpar Washington team, and they'll be good.
Yep, I agree. Okay. Bengals at Philadelphia Eagles.
Bengals. I am not putting on until the Eagles win again. Or play a very subpar team. I'm not putting my bet. They lost to Washington, which was a surprise, and they lost to the Rams, which I know that Ricky is not a Rams fan.
No.
He does not like some of the people on the Rams, but I think the Bengals have more than the Eagles have, because I don't think the Eagles have anything.
What do you mean? Jared Goff and Sean McVay in that Super Bowl were the greatest offensive team alive.
Oh, yeah. But
darn right.
The Rams' offense has looked better this year because I think they're finally starting to understand how to use Jared Goff.
So, what's your pick, Ricky? The Eagles fan in the room?
Tim said something about, well, I'll pick the Eagles again if they play a subpar team. Well, the Bengals are a subpar team. I think Philly's going to pull this one out. I think it's probably still going to be ugly, but I do have faith that they can beat the Bengals.
I am going to agree with you on that, and it's not because I trust Carson Wentz. It's because I trust Miles Sanders against that crappy defense. That's why.
That is a fair point. Now,
if I'm wrong about this pick, I'm wrong, but just the way that Eagles look like they've been playing, I don't know. I don't have faith. I think these are both bad teams, but I also thought Washington was a bad team, and the Eagles did not win.
That's true. Honest to God, I might have told you guys this the other day, but the NFC East, I'm thinking a team can go 6-10, 7-9, and probably win this division. It's going to be that bad. Anywho, Raiders at New England Patriots.
Raiders
are
going to win that game. Patriots are going to win that game because Cam looks good. It's Bill Belichick, and Derek Carr is still boring. By the way,
I'm going Raiders.
I just have to point you out to the chat. The Las Vegas Raiders.
Did I say Oakland again?
I don't know. I just
They're-
have to point that out. It's
They're the
Las Vegas
Oakland Raiders in my heart, and that's all that matters.
Facts. Did you see after the game Monday night, Derek Carr went through and signed I'm guessing a tunnel maybe, but signed his name, put the score of the game and the date, and he was like first win in Allegiant Stadium. I thought that was neat. Every fiber in my being is telling me to pick the Patriots for the sake of getting a point here. So I'm going to pick the Patriots, but I will be hardcore rooting for the Raiders yet again.
No, I bet.
All right,
Hatred.
Falcons at Bears. The Falcons are getting their first win this week.
Yes, they are. I agree.
It's happening.
You know what?
There's
I'm
no way.
I'm gonna play the underdog here. I'm gonna say the Bears. The Falcons have disappointed me twice. I think the Bears are gonna survive.
No. Let's specify that down. The Falcons' defense has disappointed you twice.
No.
There is
The
nothing
Falcons.
that Drew Brees.
The Falcons' special teams have disappointed. I don't possibly see how the Bears' offense can outscore Atlanta's. I don't see it.
All right, you know what? I'll change it. I'll go with Falcons.
Oh, look at peer pressure over here.
There's also Todd Gurley.
Todd Gurley didn't do crap last
Nah,
week.
he's been
With 20 carries.
he's been
he had
okay.
61 yards.
Yeah, he's been okay.
Yes, but I like Todd Gurley, so I'll go with the Falcons.
So we've all got Falcons. Okay.
Yep.
Rams at Bills is probably going to be a really good game, and I'm going with the
Rams.
Bills.
It's a tough choice, honestly.
It is.
I'm not gonna pretend that I know of a secret weapon that's just gonna fly out and decide my vote. But I'm gonna go with the Rams because the Rams have been surprising me a little bit. And I mean the Bills are good. I agree with Ricky. It's gonna be a really, really good game, and I think it could go either way. But I'll go for the Rams if no one else will join me.
They're both good teams. I agree. They're both 2-0, so someone's got to lose.
Yep.
I just have to say I think the team that loses is going to be Buffalo. As I like Josh Allen and all, but I'm not sure. Has he played the Rams and that defense yet in his career?
He has not.
Yeah, I don't think that he's going to be able to overcome that first try. So I'm going to say Rams over the Bills.
To be fair,
I just want to point out that they don't have to lose; they could tie.
This is true. If anybody calls
that would be hilarious.
If anybody calls a tie, they get double points for the week.
Bro, I've already lost this. I'm pretty sure, so I'm not even on points anymore.
No, if someone calls a tie, all the points for the other people are gone. That's just it. No one gets points that week. Someone's got to call a tie.
If someone calls the exact score, you win the whole season.
Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah, no, okay, so I got Buffalo. You guys are both picking the Rams, right?
Yeah.
All right. Texans at Pittsburgh Steelers. Texans, man, they are not performing well at all.
They lost the number one receiver in the league. How did you think they were going to perform?
Well, Deshaun Watson is still good. Their other receivers aren't awful.
Kansas City, with that great defense, picked Deshaun Watson off once in week 1 and sacked him, let's see, how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4 times over the course of that game. 4 sacks and an interception. Mm-hmm. I don't think that line's protecting him against our defense. It's not going to happen. It's Steelers over Texans every time.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm picking Pittsburgh. The Texans have just been disappointing. But Bill O'Brien should have been fired 4 years ago.
I agree with Pittsburgh choice. The Texans are silly.
They're silly.
My whole
plot twist: Doug Peterson decides to retire. They hire Bill O'Brien as the Eagles head coach.
I think I might just become a Seahawks fan at that point. Honest to God, I might literally
from one bird to another bird.
Facts. I might just retire and just become a Seahawks fan.
Half the league is just birds.
There's 6? I think it's 6. Eagles, Ravens, Cardinals, Falcons, Seahawks. That's 5. Am I missing one?
There's more birds.
1, 2.
They're hiding. Dolphins.
Oh yeah, the Dolphins. I think it's 5.
5. Yeah, it's 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last 1 o'clock game, Titans at Vikings. I'm picking Tennessee. Minnesota has been highly disappointing.
Titans. They're just that good old average team.
He said the Minnesota Miracle never happened.
No,
Titans over Vikings.
Because I had the Vikings winning their division and going like 12-4, 13-3 this year, and man, they have just been awful.
Oh my.
Okay.
That brings us to the first 4 o'clock game.
Yes, it does.
Which I think will be a very good game, actually.
I think it will be as well. I think.
Which one is this? I'm looking at a different
I'm gonna go out.
Panthers
at
Chargers.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here, make the first pick. I'm saying it's the Chargers, dude. It's got to be the Chargers because that Justin Herbert guy, yeah, he's been quite all right. I will say he's been quite all right for that team.
I'll go with you. Chargers or Poggers.
And on top of that, Teddy Bridgewater last week against that vaunted Tampa Bay defense throwing 2 interceptions. Oh, yes. You love to see it.
Tampa Bay's defense is it's certainly not as bad as it was last year. And I have never,
with such sarcasm.
I have never, ever liked Teddy Bridgewater. I think I'm going to pick the Chargers. And it has nothing to do with the offense because those are one of the games I haven't seen highlights for yet. But the Chargers defense holding Patty Mahomes to, what was it, like 16 points?
Something like that.
23, but that took overtime. So if they can do that to the Chiefs offense with Andy Reid calling plays, I love to see what they could do against the Teddy Bridgewater-led Panthers offense.
Right.
So yeah, I'm going Chargers there. Jets at Colts. Will the Jets get their first win? Absolutely not.
What? You don't think Sam Darnold won't be seeing ghosts?
No.
No, I think the Colts are just way better than we were originally giving them credit for.
Well, that and the Jets are just bad.
Yeah.
Except for when they beat the Cowboys last year. Then they were
I was very happy with that outcome. that was a good week of trash
boys.
Talking.
They them boys.
We got Philly got to talk endless shit about the Cowboys that week.
Okay, so.
But then we lost to the Dolphins, and it all went downhill from there.
So I'm gonna make a pick here.
Okay.
I think the Jets are gonna pull out their first win this week.
Really?
And okay, so here's the reason I'm picking that, right? So I'm looking back over these teams, right?
Okay.
The Jaguars, who have Gardner Minshew, who is at best a hot and cold quarterback, because 1 week he could be on fire, next week he's throwing 3 interceptions.
Fair.
They put up 27 points on the Colts defense, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then last week, the Vikings, who were very disappointing,
yes,
they only put up 11.
Right.
But I'm saying that honestly, that Jaguars and Colts game means more than the Vikings and Colts game. I think that Sam Darnold is going to show up. I do, and I think he's probably going to throw like maybe 2 touchdowns, maybe an interception, somewhere along those lines. And then you're going to have good old Frank Gore out there just putting in work, just like he did last week.
I love me some Frank Gore, man.
That's big.
That guy's
so
awesome.
I'm going to go underdog here. I'm going to go Jets over the Colts this week.
All right. Here's, by the way, another fun ACL tear, since we're on the topic of the Colts defense and interceptions. Malik Hooker tore his ACL. So,
oh, buddy.
Yeah.
No.
Yep. Yeah. I'm still standing with the Colts. But you know what? Hey, I respect the pick. 4:25. God, I hope I get to watch this game. Cowboys at Seahawks.
Seahawks.
I personally think Seattle's going to mop the floor with Dallas, but that's just me. I am riding this Russell Wilson train as far as it goes.
I will agree with you. It is going to be the Seahawks over the Cowboys because Russell Wilson is putting on a case for MVP this year, and it ain't stopping in Week 3 against the Dallas Cowboys.
Facts, dude. It's Russell Wilson MVP season, and I am here for it. I am ready. All right, Lions at Cardinals. As much as I want to pick the Lions, I think for logic's sake here, I'm going to go Arizona.
Arizona put up 30 points on the team that beat you guys Week 1.
Yeah, hush.
I'm going to go with the Cardinals.
And then they put up, in the first week, 24 on last year's best defense in the league, the 49ers.
Indeed, they did. Kyler Murray is impressive, to say the least. Kyler Murray.
Bro, I'm telling you, him,
Murray.
D-Hop, and Kenyon Drake is doing some stuff.
Bro, Kenyon Drake is so good, and people did not understand it. It was never Kenyon Drake's fault. Adam Gase just didn't know how to use talent. As soon as he got free from Miami, man, the guy just exploded.
Yep. So I got to go Cardinals over the Lions here. Sorry, Matt Stafford, you know I love you, but you throw the ball too much because your coach won't get you a run game.
Facts. Or because his run game is always injured.
That's big facts.
Anyway, Tim, you got Cardinals too, right? Yes?
Yes,
all right.
I got Cardinals.
All right, 4:30, Bucks at Broncos. I don't see this going any way but Tampa Bay hanging 35 and smacking Denver around.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'm going Tampa Bay here.
He said Mr. Chip on his shoulder won't be doing nothing.
It's the Broncos.
It's the Broncos.
Like saying, Bucks versus Jets. Yeah, the Jets will pull it off. No, I'm not a
Broncos that put up 21 points on our defense last week, which is probably one of the top 5 defenses in the league this year.
Right, but now this is the Broncos without their franchise quarterback, without their stud pass rusher, and without their number 1 wide receiver.
Dude, Drew Lock only played like 3 or 4 downs, like maybe in that game.
Oh, did he get hurt that early?
Yes, he got hurt really early. It was Jeff Driscoll most of the way that was leading that.
Huh. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Driscoll, but I obviously like Brady better.
Yeah, so Bucks over Broncos every day of the week.
All right, I'm looking forward to this game very much so. Packers at New Orleans Saints. I'm going Green Bay here.
I'm going Saints because I like the Saints more than I like Green Bay.
Fair.
You know what? That's fair logic. It is very fair, very fair. I'm just gonna put this out there that Aaron Rodgers hasn't thrown an interception yet.
True.
This year.
Is he
we're only
one?
2 weeks in.
No, Russ. Russ hasn't thrown one.
Yeah. So he hasn't thrown one yet. And that Saints defense, their offense is what carries them, honestly. Their defense is suitable, though. I will say that.
Their defense is suitable. Again, better than what it has been in the past, but still not as good as it needs to be against what looks now like a very, very good Packers offense as opposed to last year.
Aaron Jones, baby, I'm telling you, the cheeseheads are coming for you this year.
He's a stud. He is an absolute stud. He has been, but oh my lord.
So we're going Packers over Saints for me.
Yes, especially considering the Saints Monday night were quite disappointing against a bad Raiders defense. All right, Monday Night Football. I'm excited.
I don't want to talk about this game. Well, let's skip.
I do. I'm ready.
You already know who I'm picking.
Who you picking?
Who do you think?
Who you picking? You going Patty?
I'm going Patty. I'm going Patty Mahomes. That man's a bad, bad man. Don't you ever dare disrespect that man's name. 50 touchdowns in one NFL season. Come on now. You don't want none of that. Ravens defense only got worse with them losing Earl Thomas. Chiefs offense still probably top tier in the league, at least top 3. Patty Mahomes out here going to be slinging it all over. However,
Ooh,
their defense sucks so badly, and Lamar Jackson knows how to take care of defenses that suck so badly.
Facts.
So it's going to be a really high-scoring game, methinks. Each team is going to put up at least 30 points.
Yep.
And the Chiefs are probably going to win by a touchdown, I would say.
This is one of those games I could see being. It's going to be like one of those like 53-48 kind of games, and it's to me this game I think might literally come down to who has the ball last.
Quite possibly. So I'm going Chiefs.
I'm going to go Baltimore here.
Of course you are, you hater. Listen to this hatred over here.
Okay.
Messaging over here. Russell Wilson over Patty Mahomes. Get out
Facts.
of here.
I still believe that. I still believe that.
Wait, hang on. Let me get this straight. He believes that Russell Wilson's better than Patrick Mahomes?
I'm saying that if I was starting an NFL team right now, and you gave me the choice of Mahomes and Russ, and I could build the rest of my team around those guys, I'm taking Russ every single day of the week.
The only reason I can ever agree with that argument is because Russell Wilson has more mileage on him, but Patrick Mahomes is fresh and he's new and he's just better than good if not better than Russell Wilson. I'm with Tyler on this.
Is that not what I said, Ricky? Like the only thing I would give you is that Russell is better in experience.
Right.
Other than that,
which is fair. I think what bugs me sometimes is like Mahomes came in and don't get me wrong, he's flashy, but he's doing stuff that Russ was doing like 3 years ago, and other than maybe the no look.
Someone didn't get recognition.
What?
That's a supervillain.
Wait, what?
He doesn't hate Mahomes because Russ didn't get recognition. There's no hatred there. It's
I don't hate Patrick Mahomes.
I agree with this statement that Russell Wilson has been criminally underrated for his entire career. He should have won an MVP by now.
Yeah, like 3 times.
And he hasn't even gotten one vote for it.
Did you hear what Collinsworth said on Sunday night last week? He was like, yeah, he should have gotten 1 vote last year, but I didn't get my ballot in time, so they threw me out. So he would have gotten 1 MVP vote last year from Chris Collinsworth if Collinsworth had gotten his ballot in on time.
But I'm telling you, bro, it's just he's been criminally underrated his whole career, and I'm telling you, a lot of the reason for that is because he's had such a good defense, like for his whole career. Like
for the first couple years,
you don't give a defense a specific name unless they are one of the best defenses the league has ever seen.
Right.
The Steel Curtain, the Legion of Boom,
the Purple People Eaters. Right, I get it. But, like, the Legion of Boom started breaking up after, like, Russ's second year. I mean, Bam Bam got hurt in the 3rd year. Sherman was gone, I think, the following year. Like, there were a couple of years that, you know, after the Legion of Boom broke up and everybody was like, oh, there's no way Seattle can make the playoffs without that defense. And look at what happened. Russ just threw the team on his back and was like, boom, I got this.
But it's not the fact that they're not recognizing that. It's the fact that he won it in his 2nd year while the Legion of Boom was still a thing.
Well, yes, but that Super Bowl was nothing but offense. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. The defense showed up, obviously, but the Broncos had a good-ass defense that year. And Russ and the offense put up, like, what was it, 38? Or was it? No, it might have been 43. It was ridiculous. I was so happy watching that game as a kid. Oh my god, made me so happy. Anywho, I'm going Baltimore here, and the reason I'm going Baltimore is because the Chiefs. It's going to have to be entirely Mahomes. I don't think there's going to be much semblance of a run game here between Brandon Williams and Pernell McPhee and Calais Campbell up front. That Edwards-Helaire kid is going to have absolutely no room to get anything going. And I can't say the same about the Chiefs' defense. So I think the Ravens are going to be able to run more effectively. So they're going to be able to keep Patty off the field more effectively. And that's why I've got Baltimore taking it.
obviously I'm going Baltimore because Baltimore's my team, but I will not sit here and be shocked and awed should we lose. I think this is one of the few teams in our schedule. If we lose, it's rightly so.
Yeah.
It's not gonna. Now, if it's a blowout, I'm not showing up and I'm not talking about it because I don't know what will happen. I will refuse to talk about a blowout here because if it's not a good game, then I'm just gonna be sad. But I mean, I'm picking Ravens. Patrick Mahomes isn't a bad quarterback by any means of the imagination.
No, he's not bad.
I just think that I think the Ravens could pull out a win here. I just think they could also end up losing just as equally.
Fair
I just
enough.
want to put this out there. I am personally offended that you have chosen to use the words Patrick Mahomes, bad quarterback, in the same sentence.
That was if you couldn't tell, that was me being sarcastic.
I can't because you're in your car and the 5G is messing with your head.
All right.
Yes, well, I was being sarcastic because obviously he's a very good quarterback. So saying
I'm cutting the
he's
video
not
short
a bad
for everybody.
quarterback by any stretch of the
Goodbye.
imagination
See you
is
next
sarcasm.
week.